thought long and hard about saying this, but I better do. And probably won't believe me. I don't expect you to. But I'm from the future, from the same time as we're in now. We're in 2015 at the minute. From the same place. I'm a time traveller. I'm from the time that's now, but in the future, which was my future, and I travelled back in time to correct some wrongs that I did. But I failed. I travelled back to. I had some trouble, and I had some trouble about a year ago. You don't have to believe me if you don't want to, but I had some trouble about a year ago or so ago, and I came back to try and fix it and trying to live my life again and do things differently, but I tried. They just ended up being the same, so now I'm stuck here. I can't go back to my future. The future where I'm from. And I can't travel anywhere else because I can't, it was a one-way trip. And if I failed, then I failed, but I knew this before I came, and I did it for love. That's why I did it. It's when you love someone so much, you do crazy things. So yeah, time travel. In the future, time travel is opened, and you do figure it out, what we do as people. So I travelled back in time. I was having this trouble. It's not in this time zone. It's not got time travel. You've not invented it yet, but we'll do. So I had this girl, I met this girl that I loved. And I loved her so much. I ended up losing her. Just some stupid stuff, and stress and all that. So I suffered for ages, years, a couple of years. So then I finally come around. I figured it. I had to figure out something to do. I had to do something. I just didn't want to sit there and just feel like shit for the rest of my life. Because I loved her so much, and I still do. And I came back to fix it, and just make sure that I didn't lose her. But I did. Same again. I couldn't fix it. I just couldn't, so there we go. I don't know what's gonna happen now. Yeah, probably try again one day when it gets to that stage in the future. Probably travel back. I will definitely travel back again. Try and fix everything. But I just, you know, why am I a mystery sometimes? Why do I talk the way I do and say the things I say, you know? I'm not from here, I'm from the future. Now along the way, I got things thinking, it's not because people in the future we talk differently and that. It's because I just so much, you know, so much emotion in here and everything from my past and everything. So much to do with what's going on at the minute with time travelling back and failing again and knowing how it was going to play out. It's all just it's just too much, you know. All just too much. It makes somebody want to cry, you know. Can you imagine just having all this and not being able to say why? But I suppose I'm talking like you're not going to believe me because I'm saying it a bit funny, right? I know things, you know, I see things, I know them. I don't know what the future's going to hold for me in this time now. It could play it completely different now to what my future was, or my past now. It's complicated. But yeah, that's me. I'm a time traveller. And I travelled back for love. And I failed, and you know, I'll do it again for you if you're watching this. But you wouldn't know that I did it. You wouldn't know that I was a time traveller. And you wouldn't know any different. You know, you wouldn't know what I did, what I'm not going to do, or anything. It'd just be the same, it'd just be normal. But I love you that much that I time travelled. And I was prepared to just lose everything at that time, just lose it. And I've done with it all. So then, that's why I got to the stage where I thought, yep, I've had enough. Time travel. It's my only way, my only hope, but I failed. I can't go forward, I can't go back to my past, which is my future, which is the future of yours. I've got to wait. I'm in this time now. That's it. I'm here to stay, so yeah, I'm a time traveller. How you doing? But it's things you do for love, you know? Things you do for love. I loved her so much. She's all I've ever talked about her in past videos and all sorts. She's so beautiful. She's amazing. Is that why me? Well, because I love you. I travelled back because I lost you. So there you go. Anyway, I'm gonna go. You should know who I am by now. My name's Purdy11. I'm not afraid to say it, you know. Bye, I guess. I'll see you soon. Well, that's a secret I've been holding for ages, years. When you travel back in time, it's not like you know you've done it. It's like you do it and then you end up living your path, living a life that you don't feel is right. It's weird. You go through the whole growing up stage when you're young and everything. It's like you're born. You are born. And you grow up. And it's weird. I don't even know myself really how time travel plays out like that. You know, but it does. All these things we think about time travel being a physical person travels back in time and stands there. You know, physical, like, I'm here now, I could be there, and I'd know. I've time travelled. It's not like that. It's like you time travel, you go back, you're born again. It's a similar reality to, or back, or time, whatever, to where you were. So this could be an alternative universe, for all I know. That could be the same one, I don't know. It's called hopping. Sometimes it's called hopping. If you're hopping from one universe to another. Sometimes you time travel, you go back and you do end up in the same universe. I'm just complicating things, I know I am, it's just complicated. But yeah, it's circulating light beam thing. There's lasers that go around and it's a corkscrew. That's how time travel happens. You bends light and or bends time as well. And then when you're looking through this vortex thing, weird, then you can see different parts of time, different where you were, but it's obviously not where you were. It's reflected from other people, other times, other universes. You just jump back to where you want to be. You don't even remember you've done it. You're obviously born again, so you're young. That's what you do, so you believe me if you want. If you don't have to. There you go. Got a busy day tomorrow. I've got an award. I'll tell you more about this tomorrow. I'll just say this, time travel is not what you think, and you can, when you time travelled, you have the opportunity afterwards, because you're born again, it's a different life, but it's the same life, if you get what I mean. You have the opportunity where you can just direct yourself in certain paths that you want to be on. Sometimes you have no control over your path. On other bits of it you do. Yeah. But that's what happens. And I'd like to think I've lived a better life in this time period than I have done in my last one. Wherever I was before. Don't know what happened before, really. For all I know, I could be living the exact same way as I was. Weird. Yeah, I'm gonna go, definitely, so please rate, comment, subscribe. You know my name. I'm not gonna say it again, because I'm really tired and just bored. So, I'm gonna get up tomorrow. I've ironed my shirt and that over there. So, I'm gonna get up for this tomorrow. Get ready. So, I'll see you then, and I'll make a video showing what's going on. I've got to sing as well in a choir. Bye for now. I'll see you soon.